Arsenal's captain Kim Little is staying. We've got the exclusive on her one-year contract extension that keeps her with the Gunners through 2027. Manager Renee Slegers calls her a big part of what they're building, and after leading them to a Champions League title last season, her importance is undeniable. We dive into what this means for Arsenal's continued pursuit of silverware. But it's not all good news on the injury front. We've got the latest positive update on Eberechi Eze's condition. Could he be back for Arsenal's massive clash against Manchester City? We break down the Mirror's report and what his potential return means for Mikel Arteta's title charge. Kim Little wasn't just extending her contract. She was celebrated. We go behind the scenes of the North London derby, where supporters unveiled a massive banner honoring her incredible longevity and loyalty to the club. Hear directly from Kim about this special tribute and how it fueled their dominant 5-2 victory over Tottenham. And finally, we hear from an Arsenal legend about Bukayo Saka's form. Nigel Winterburn breaks down the quiet part out loud regarding Saka's dip this season. Is it injuries, tactics, or something else? We analyze Winterburn's insights and what Mikel Arteta can do to get their star boy back to his best. Don't go anywhere, and make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a second.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Arsenal's stalwart Kim Little commits through 2027. Captain Kim Little has inked a one-year contract extension with Arsenal, pledging her future to the club through the 2027 season. This landmark deal ensures the 35-year-old midfielder embarks on her 16th year with the Gunners, solidifying her status as a true legend. Manager Renee Slegers couldn't hide her admiration, stating, "I just feel very privileged to work with Kim. We are creating something, and Kim is a big part of it." Little's illustrious career at Arsenal boasts an incredible 405 appearances and 177 goals, with every major trophy secured during her tenure, including last season's Champions League title. Her enduring influence was evident this past season, with 19 starts across all competitions, underscoring her continued vital role in Slegers' vision. "I think what we do at the moment is a lot of collaboration with the captain's group, with Kim, our captain, and get as much input as possible on things," Slegers added. "She's such an important part of what we're building." This extension comes on the heels of a commanding 3-1 victory over Chelsea in the UWCL quarterfinal first leg, positioning Arsenal strongly for the semi-finals. Little initially joined Arsenal in 2008, had a stint in the NWSL with Seattle Reign, and returned in 2017, becoming the consistent anchor of the team. Her continued presence provides crucial midfield stability as Arsenal contends for both domestic and European honors. Fans can next see Little in action on Wednesday against Chelsea in the UWCL quarterfinals second leg. Don't miss the full breakdown of Arsenal's crucial upcoming Champions League clash. Plus, we've got the latest on Eberechi Eze's injury status and his potential return for a massive league showdown. Hope on the horizon for Eberechi Eze's injury return. While Eberechi Eze faces a spell on the sidelines, there's a ray of hope for his return for what could be Arsenal's most pivotal game of the season: the clash against Manchester City. The Mirror reports that despite an uncertain timeline, those close to the situation are optimistic about his availability for the crucial Premier League encounter at the Etihad Stadium. Eze's debut season at Arsenal, while contributing to the team's success in league positions and cup runs, hasn't been the individual spectacle many anticipated. Consistency has been a challenge, with scoring droughts punctuated by flashes of brilliance. Now, an injury adds another hurdle, potentially keeping him out for up to a month. However, his potential return against Manchester City could be a game-changer. Even with his inconsistent form, Eze possesses the ability to single-handedly alter the course of a match, a trait that has defined his career and endeared him to fans. His presence, even if not at peak form, is invaluable for Arsenal as they navigate the high-stakes finale to the Premier League season. A victory, or even a draw against Manchester City, would significantly bolster their title credentials, while a loss would intensify the pressure. Mikel Arteta will undoubtedly need every available player, including a fit and firing Eze, to secure the glory they are chasing. Stay tuned as we analyze how Arsenal can overcome their attacking woes. And later, we'll hear from an Arsenal legend on Bukayo Saka's recent form and what needs to change. Kim Little's emotional tribute, longevity and loyalty celebrated at Arsenal. Kim Little was deeply moved by a remarkable tribute from Arsenal supporters before the North London derby, celebrating her incredible tenure and recent contract extension. The gesture came shortly after she signed a new one-year deal, marking her 16th season with the club, and was highlighted by a massive banner from the fans commemorating her service. This emotional moment preceded a dominant 5-2 victory over rivals Tottenham, making it an unforgettable day for the Arsenal captain. Little described the experience as one I will remember for my whole life, what the club did for me. She expressed profound pride in representing the club and feeling the appreciation for her longevity and loyalty. Despite the emotional high, Little maintained her professional focus, striving for balance to perform on the pitch. You want to enjoy the moment and the celebration, but I'm here to do my job and to perform. I need to keep myself emotionally at a fairly steady place to make sure we play the game well, she stated. The team's performance mirrored Little's dedication, extending their winning streak to 11 games across all competitions. Goals from Alessia Russo, a hat-trick, Stina Blackstenius and Caitlin Ford secured the victory. Little acknowledged the team's frustration with conceding goals, but emphasized their collective drive. We'll look at that and work on that, so that's frustrating, but Alessia Russo scored a hat-trick. Stina Blackstenius scored a great goal. Caitlin Ford came back from the Asia Cup, scored a great goal. Stina got her 150th game, lots of incredible things. I'm glad we won it together and for the fans. Arsenal now sets its sights on the FA Cup and Champions League semifinals, with upcoming crucial ties against Brighton and Chelsea. Can Arsenal maintain their incredible form as they push for multiple trophies? We've got the inside scoop on Eberechi Eze's injury status and his potential return for a massive league clash. Arsenal legend Nigel Winterburn on Bukayo Saka's form, the unspoken truth. Former Arsenal stalwart Nigel Winterburn has shed light on Bukayo Saka's perceived dip in form this season, suggesting there's more to the story than meets the eye. While the team continues to perform at a high level, Saka's individual output hasn't consistently matched the extraordinary expectations set by his previous seasons. Winterburn pointed to a confluence of factors contributing to Saka's current situation. In terms of form, there has been a little bit of a drop-off, he admitted. What you also need to look at is that twice last season and once this season, he's had injuries. You're assuming he's fully over them. Is it Arsenal's style of play? Are we a bit too slow in transitions? He's usually got two men marking him, which makes it very difficult. He stressed that this isn't about criticism, but understanding the challenges faced by a player operating at such a high level, often under intense defensive pressure. Winterburn urged a collaborative approach. I would throw it back to Mikel Arteta and Bukayo and say, right, how do we get you back to the very top level which we know you're capable of producing? The analysis highlights that Saka's struggles aren't solely individual. They're intertwined with Arsenal's attacking dynamics. Unlike previous seasons where teammates' runs created space, Saka now frequently faces double teams. While developing tactics to overcome this is crucial for Saka, Winterburn also emphasized the manager's role. If there are things that Arteta can let go of in the defensive side of things so that he is able to provide more in the attack, that would raise this team's floor and ceiling at the same time. Getting the best version of Saka could be transformative for Arsenal's attack. With key players facing challenges, can Arsenal's squad depth carry them to glory? We're looking at the emotional tribute to Kim Little and what it means for the Arsenal captain. And that's your news update. Arsenal captain Kim Little is staying put through 2027. Eberechi Eze's injury outlook shows promise for a key match. Kim Little was honored by fans with an incredible tribute, and Nigel Winterburn weighs in on Bukayo Saka's form. Don't miss out on any of our essential updates. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and drop your comments below. Follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content.